Hello YouTube friends, Tommy's Reptiles here, and today I will be showcasing my 60-gallon breeder fish and turtle aquarium. 60-gallon breeders are actually a brand new fish tank that just came out recently. Before I set up this aquarium, I had two side-by-side 40-gallon breeders, and I was tired of doing two water changes, and I wanted my fish and turtle to have more room. I looked into multiple sized fish tanks, and I didn't want to get anything too big or too long. I kind of wanted this to be the centerpiece of my reptile shelf. So when I was searching online, I found out that they made a 60-gallon breeder fish tank, and it was the perfect size for my fish and turtle. The way that I have it scaped right now is just temporary because I'm waiting for that piece of driftwood to become waterlogged. Then I will include more rocks and hides for the African cichlids. I'm mostly a reptile guy, which is why I have a turtle in this tank, but I also love fish tanks in general. I will always have at least one fish tank in my house. Out of all the enclosures I have, my fish tank is my favorite one to watch. And I also heard that it's good for your health. Having said that, I still consider myself somewhat of a fish rookie. So if you're getting into fish keeping, two YouTube channels I recommend are Ben Ochart and the King of DIY. Ben Ochart mainly focuses on African cichlids, which is my favorite type of fish to keep, and you can learn everything you could possibly imagine about fish keeping from him. On my 60-gallon aquarium, I'm running a Fluval FX4 canister filter, which is rated for 250 gallons. I'm using a Hygger quartz aquarium heater, two Hygger aquarium lights, a heat/UVB bulb right above that driftwood for my turtle to bask. As you can see, the Fluval FX4 has a strong water flow that really breaks up the surface tension just like the Hygger Wave Maker. I may have put too many fish flakes in here, but that's okay because the filter will suck it up. Here's some good footage of my yellow lab. I'm not sure if he's the tank boss or my favorite fish, which is a Lake Victorian cichlid, is the tank boss. I wanted to incorporate other types of fish in this African cichlid tank, so I got 3 silver dollar fish, which are cool because they school together and they break up the monotony of the colorful cichlids. I also think they kind of look like little piranhas. Now you will see my favorite fish, the Lake Victorian cichlid. He has a blue face, a blue top, then an orangey red that turns into a yellow. I believe him to be the tank boss, but it's between him and the yellow lab. He is by far my biggest cichlid, and no other cichlids mess with him. Here's a closer look at my Hygger Wave Maker. This thing is really cool because it forms water funnels that suck oxygen into the tank. There's no need for an air stone when you have one of these bad boys. I currently have it on the lowest power setting, which is mode 1, and it can go all the way up to 8. This is one of my newest additions to the tank, a clown loach. I've never had one before, but they certainly have a unique personality. I really like their black stripes and their bright orange fins. Here you can really see how the Wave Maker and the filter push a lot of oxygen into the water. Not only is it beneficial for the aquarium, but it looks really cool when you're just sitting here relaxing and watching the fish swim around. On the right hand side of the tank is where my inlet outlet for my filter is, and this is my Hygger aquarium heater. All of this will eventually be hidden. This is another new fish I got. I believe it's called the black-tip shark, but I'm not entirely sure. I always like to have freshwater sharks in my tank so I could tell people that I own a shark tank. That all black fish to the right, that's called the black shark. And this fish coming up on the right, I believe is called a giraffe cichlid. Last but not least, the star of the aquarium, Bungie, the northern Diamondback Terrapin. I'm really glad that I was able to upgrade him to a 60-gallon breeder so he has more room to swim around and chase fish. I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching Tommy's Reptiles.